Actually, this is going to be a super... Unfortunately, my desk is completely flooded with stuff, so I can't do it over there right now. But... surprise unboxing. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Dude, it's one thing. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah. It's one giant Pentiment Stein. Oh, that is fantastic. How cool. How cool. Oh, love it. Big thanks to the Obsidian guys and Pentiment guys. Appreciate that. I'm gonna have to drink coffee out of that one day. Skull, my friends, skull. All right. So, little bit of real talk. I'm always honest and upfront with you guys. So I'm gonna be honest and upfront with you right now. I'm not big into historical games, as you guys know. This game is basically an homage to, like, historical art and things of that nature. I don't know what I'm going to think about this game. I'm honestly going in with pretty low expectations. Josh Sawyer's amazing, and I love Obsidian. But everything I've seen about this game tells me I'm not the target audience. However, I thought the same about Grounded. Although I do love survival games, when I first saw Grounded, I was like, this isn't for me. Turned out to be one of my favorite games this year. So I'm absolutely giving it the college try, as we say. I'm gonna give it a chance to get its hooks in me. We're gonna see what this game is about. So that's where we are. But this is by no means I'm not promising a full playthrough. I have no idea where we're going with this. We're trying it today, and we're gonna see how it is. Let's go with easy read fonts, I think. I think that's probably a good decision. Lots of reading. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Do I hit that? Oh. Was this really an eraser back in the day? A rock? Really, it was. Interesting. Look at this. I'm already learning. Look at this. An artist sleeps. An artist's mind. And the abbot said to me, Andreas, I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. Oh, 1 sec. Man, I just started. Kids are playing together. Problems are solved. Dad mode has been completed. We are good. Okay. I don't want you distracting the sisters. Up to the devil's work again, are you?
Applause, please.
Yes, I am. Don't encourage him, says Beatrice. Devotion to one's work can yield pleasures of the mind superlative to those of the body. Yeah, okay, Socrates. You need to spend time with more exciting lovers, or I need to learn how to work the Socrates way. How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? I said it's not my fault that God made me this handsome. He. You are insufferable. Alas, this Christian faith views desires less favorably than I did in my time. Oh? Perhaps this longing for you will instill them a greater appreciation for beauty. Alright, try telling that to the abbot next time, Andreas. Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master await you. His marriage to someone he has never met. Hardly ideal. The alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, Jesus. Then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty at least? The small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. Okay. Can we turn off the writing sound? Voice assist.
Voice assist.
Oh my lord. That's awesome. That is actually awesome. Or is he going to read during
Options.
it? Hold on.
Player says, true, your majesty. Prester John says, will you visit us again soon? Option 1 of 3, hopefully, but it's out of my control, your majesty.
It stopped the writing sound. Yeah.
Option 3 of Prester John says, of course. If you are not here tomorrow night, I pray you will be someplace as pleasant. Grobian, please see Andreas safely home. Saint Grobian says, of course, your majesty. Prester John says, until next time, Andreas. Player says, until next time, your majesty.
Player.
Saint Grobian says, pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. Player says, I never do. At least I would if they'd stop stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going. Saint Grobian says, he. They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you rag, boy. Option 3 of 3, it will be fine. I don't want to cause any trouble. Option 2 of 3, he's just trying to keep order in the abbey. I'm an outsider.
This is chat.
Option
right
3
here.
of 3, it will Saint Grobian says, right, an outsider he brought in. If he wants your worth, he has to deal with you as you are. Options. Language. Dialogue speed.
Head
Head
scale. Controls the size of the characters' heads in the game.
Language, high contrast, text, voice, notification time. Voice assist, notification time, voice assist speed, voice assist speed, voice assist speed, voice assist. Options. Player says go. Would you please ST? I give up. Take me home, Revian.
What are the other options?
Options. Language, voice, micro.
Voice assist. Options. Saint Revian says hee. As you wish, Andreas. Player says good morning, Ursula. Ursula says guam. And dur. Player says time to get up.
The Baron, April 15, 18.
Click Journal tab to access quests. Player says the Picatrix, Key of Solomon, the Heptameron. Prior Ferenc keeps giving me all of these books to read. I really should clean this up. Go to bed.
No, don't do that.
Go to bed. Gertner House. Ursula says Andreer, PPPBBT. Andreer, PPPBBT.
And your...
Andreer, PPPBBT. Gertner guest room.
Hi.
Clara. Clara says good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Option 1 of 3, quite well actually.
Oh, wait, I can
Thank
do this?
Option, make off language, dialogue speak, virtual curse, dialogues, voices.
Quite well, actually, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from Albans. Nice. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. Otto stop by? Yeah, around dawn. Here you are, Andreas. It's too kind of you, Clara. Many thanks. Mr. Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? And if we raised it by 2 groschen? I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey, 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over it, even more than usual, I mean. Can we like click these or something? Why are these underlined? What? Oh, is that Peter? That must be Peter. Okay. Of course, it's no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. Oh, God bless you, Andreas, and may St. Luke watch over you today. Christian evangelists and patrons say the artists and physicians, often represented by a winged bull. Speaking of St. Luke, how is your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the divine office that Prior Fenric allows me to work on my masterpiece. A reasonable restriction, but still going. The city council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to university and now traveling the world as an artist. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after a little too much fun. It must be rather frightening starting all over again. It is, but I know now this is what I want to do. Not many people get to decide that. Uh-oh. Certainly not anyone in passing. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. It's getting there. Hard work will get you all the way. That's what my father used to say. God rest his soul. Oh, I should have clicked on... Oh, I have to get back to my work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers for supper. Monastic hour at dusk, one of the major prayer hours. It is followed by supper. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Of course, please say hello to the Druckers for us. Of course, until later, Clara. Okay. Oh, wait. We talk to her? Eva. Hello, Andreas. As I slowly inch closer. Hello, Eva. Let's go. There's Peter. Andreas. Okay, I know a lot of people in chat think it's starting a little slow, and it is. Let's give it some time, okay? Let's give it some time. Morning, Big Jorg. How's it going? You working today? Taking the rest a bit. Dad's still in the fields. Hit a big rock with the plow. It took me Lord knows how long to pull it out. You off to the Abbey? Every day but Sunday. Right, thank God for Sundays. Feels like a storm's coming too, no? Feels just like fresh alpine air to me. You've been traveling too much. Where was it you spent your wander year before you came to Tassing? Wandering years, during which a journeyman artist or craftsman travels far and wide to improve their skills. Oh. Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. We went to Italy. Italy, Florence for a while, but Venice and Milan as well. Italy, no wonder your senses are dull. You've been down there too long. Spend enough time in these mountains and you'll be able to smell a storm coming. How long will that take? 10 or 15 years. I don't think I have that long, Big Jorg. Why'd you spend all that? What did you spend all that time doing in Italy anyway? Other than art, I mean. Andreas seeks out pleasure wherever he goes. He's extremely social and quite experienced in all the enjoyable vices of the world. Craftsman. Bookworm. Rapscallion. Or businessman. I think we're picking our class right now. Hedonist. Italian women are beautiful and the wine is exquisite. What do you think I spent my time doing? Sounds like fun, but you better not let Father Thomas hear about it. Why not? Priest tells us to emulate the lives of the saints. I revere St. Augustine, who said, Lord, make me chaste, but not yet. If you say so, Andreas. I still think you're going to get in trouble with Father Thomas. Jorg! Anyway, I have to get going. Jorg! Let's go! Dad's already acting like I'm taking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andreas. Until later. Yes, you can turn off the writing noises by going into here, go to accessibility, turn on voice assist, and then put the volume at 0. That's how you get rid of the writing noises. I'm gonna be perfectly blunt. If I couldn't turn off the writing noises, I don't know if I'd be able to keep playing. So I'm very glad we found a little workaround. Those writing noises were a bit much. Hello, ill Peter. God bless you. Andreas. Ah, yes, Andreas. Well, it's been god-awful. This town's gone to shit since my day. Were things very different when you were young? It's different as beer and piss. Old Abbott didn't bother as much about customs. He might have left a little offering to pension to keep the skies clear by the fair. Let's do the Christ was in our hearts, even if somebody's name was on our lips. You think the spirits have been following the weather since no one follows the customs anymore? Sharper than you look. Saints were the first to watch over Tassing. My father knew that. Old Rounding Kemper knew that. Bastards may not like it, but some of us keep traditions alive. Ezra says, how did he do the thematic custom sub thing? Oh, in the bottom right? By hiring an art team to help me with overlays? Yeah. Yeah. The Bastard Abbot may not like it, but some of us keep the traditions alive. Like the old willow, Attilia. I won't mention that at the Abbey. What do these traditions entail? When you get up in the night to take a piss, go around to the right side of the house and never go back the same way. That way witches don't steal your soul. Oh, that's good to know. Good to know. How interesting. Off. I should go. All right, God bless you. Thanks, Ill Peter. Okay. Oh my God. Cool. Hey, Andres. Hello, Andreas. Andreas Schmidt's smithy. It's so much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. Oh, what is this? Martin, please, can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on them. Looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Morning, Andreas. Excuse us. One of the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping it. Something I can do to help? You ever handled sheep before? Nope. Then no, but thank you. Christian of you to offer. Christian of you. Oh, look, there's something going up at the Steinhauer's place. It's me talking to Chad every day. Who's that on the horse? Looks rich. I don't know, Martin, but Lucky is giving him an earful. Christ, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding when Johann pulled his pants down. Not to chew my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemason's anger. You think he's a noble? He looks really rich. God damn it, Martin. Stay out of trouble for once. What, Auntie Hetty? Save yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road, we need to get these sheep under control. Of course, see you later. No voice acting? How dare you? I am acting my heart out over here. No voice acting. Don't work too hard, Martin. Eh. Can I go help with this? What?
None.
Act harder? I will. Is that my farm? Yes. Yes, it is. Mouse? Morning, Andreas. How's it going? Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey, another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Oh, it's doing it like a printing press. Good to hear you still coming by for supper tonight. Mary and Bert would love to see you. Really need to see these new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Till Ellenspiegel, the titular character of a popular 15th century book. I love titular characters. I didn't realize Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas, he's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from adventure stories of questionable moral repute. He doesn't mind those so much, actually. No? As long as they don't get too carnal. Oh. So supper night after Vespers? Of course, thank you. Okay. See you later. CohhCarnage, that's right. That's my name after dark. God bless Master Mailer. I hope your week is going well. Thank you, Father. It's going quite well. I'm just on my way up the hill to work. Good, Andreas. I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning Mass. I understand how important it is for you to salvation to receive Holy Communion, don't you? I just stayed up too late on Saturday. I don't want to get into an argument with him about this. What is this? Is this like an internal dialogue? A man has many duties. Father Thomas should appreciate how hard you work to help the Abbey. Almost everyone in town works hard, though. Sigh. Andreas, do you think I like saying these silly things to people to get them to come to church? Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Mr. Miller, this is Lorenz, Baron of Rothbergel, a great lord from the countryside near Worms. Good to see you, Father Thomas. It brings you back to our little town. My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull. I mean, it has a certain charm common to these alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles, the Emperor's diet. The Emperor, was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly, but he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him at the printer. How was Venice, my lord? I lived there only a few years. Oh, oops. Fascinating. Well, the city's Jews now live in their own quarters in the north. The city's artists are still producing wonderful work. Titian in particular, is a god. No offense, Father. Of course. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Kirsau. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. Great loss for the Abbey. Indeed, by good fortune, I recently came across a copy of Historia Passiae he was reading during my last visit. Father Matthias, I was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of a scandal. Ah, yes. But I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss Passing's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey through Father Gurno, and I have to come check on its progress. Oh my lord, if you've come to see your manuscript, you should speak with young Master Mele here. Hey, Binky, what's up, bud? Not quite a true master yet. I still have to merit an honor to meet you. Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping with the Abbey Scriptorium. Nuremberg artist working in an Abbey Scriptorium in 1518? Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. Of course, my lord. Be on. Wonderful. It's so rare to find someone in the countryside who knows anything about art. Thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. I'm going to sup at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the Abbot's table. Uh-oh. Did the Abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What's he going to do? Refuse us? Excellent. We will see then. See you then. Nicholas, I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Maller. I'll meet you there. Once alone. So then a journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not be a master. Are you unmarried? No, I'm not married, but in truth I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was at a university for a number of years at Erfurt. Erfurt, wonderful, the same university as Martin Luther. You read his works? Tremendous mind. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him into trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have even met him. Met him, did you? You must tell me. Ah, no, he was a few years ahead of me. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. I agree wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they can write a list of those 95 theses against the church. Father Matthias is not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot does not disappoint in that regard. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. Excuse me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very well educated. No, my family is merely wealthy enough to have provided me with all the books and tutors a child could dream of. I love all knowledge from Aristotle and Cicero. Oh my god, I'm going to butcher these names. Cicero to Ficino and Erasmus, and everyone in between yet to come. I may have misjudged the Baron. It seems he is as well read as any university student. In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working towards a doctorate, but didn't finish. That's a shame. Well, what was your area of study? Ooh. Medicine. All things medical, studying the latest and greatest texts coming out of Italy. As the Italians continue to innovate in that area extraordinary, really. Fascinating work. Who knows what secrets we may learn about the human body in the decades to come. You! If I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face here again. Curse you, Lorenz Rothvogel. Horchata's dogs tear you to pieces. Tearing you to pieces would be too kind of fate. Whoa. The rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? What was that about? Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crone will probably be dead. Well, I know where I'm going to dinner tonight. Jesus. What if your early time in university? Every student must study the trivium and drivium. Yes?